Like any other organization, FPA regularly conducts strategic planning in February to cover the first half of the year, and in August to cover the remaining half. Leaders collaborate to set priorities, assess strengths of employees and processes, plan and establish agreement for the intended outcomes, and ensure readiness in response to a changing stakeholders' or customers' expectation. During the first strategic planning held February, "Your goals are my goals" became team's mantra, their DNA. Then this August, the approach has been changed. By engaging all team members and encouraging them to contribute in evaluating current performance, identifying gaps, and taking action plans. Everyone participated. A team that truly engaged and committed to raise the bars, working together to improve partnership with our clients. Discussions were guided by following 3 domains. Namely, customers, process, and people. Each domain has key performance indicators with agreed targets, linking all these together to know the impact to operating cost. The data collection is a struggle at first. Balanced scorecard was formed to plot the performance measurements needed that have a direct impact on the KPIs. Performance measurements focus on customer, financial, process, and people. Let's try to understand FPA Balanced Scorecard by walking you through the lives of FPA. Arriving just in time in the office with colleagues welcoming you with a smile, everyone is preparing to face another challenging day. After checking the important emails from the previous day, every team of FISS gathered in their respective areas to update their short interval management boards or SEAM boards, and conduct the SEAM 1 meeting. This is an integral part of FPA's day-to-day activities used to discuss the daily KPIs, identify backup plans as needed, discuss issue-related short and long-term action plans, and potential continuous improvement projects, while highlighting the commendations of customers. Lastly, the meeting must be efficient. That's why we are tracking daily SEAM 1 effectivity. Any unresolved issues in SEAM 1 are raised to SEAM 2. Team leaders and managers will work together to come up with resolutions. SEAM 2 also provides an opportunity to solicit feedback, ideas, and suggestions and engage functional resources, where continuous improvement initiatives are coordinated. Everyone's opinion matters, and FPA foster collaboration in using root cause analysis to find the best solution to issues faced by each individual within the team. The process starts by identifying the issue and understanding probable causes. Objectives are then agreed, and the measure of success and failure are established. Once the summary of events has been synthesized, a thorough analysis is performed, and lessons learned are drawn. Corrective and preventive actions are created to address the issue, and the continuous improvement plan is implemented and shared within FPA and the whole FISS organization. SEAM 3 is an application of Gemba, a Japanese term which means the real place, or an application of go and see. Here, leaders observe and identify opportunity for improvements, and provide feedback to the managers in charge. One-on-one people interaction is how FPA defines SEAM 4. The employee and his manager discuss achievements, workloads and unresolved issues. Opportunities to enhance skills through exposure and experience are likewise tackled. SEAM 5 is a weekly management meeting done to evaluate current week's main issue, or barriers at FISS level. Commitment from management level is required to define additional supportive actions needed to solve the problem. SEAM cycles help us to prioritize and focus. It provides us visibility about our process and performance. The team performance is tracked using a tool called the Workload Dashboard. This is a web-based tool that is readily accessible to leaders and employees. It serves as the single point of access to the most up-to-date metrics, where leaders base their daily plan for their teams. It's a guide in providing their reports in the most effective and efficient way. In shared services setting, performance metrics are the indicators used to gauge the team's performance, and an FPA dashboard serves as a means to collect and track reports and activities status. What doesn't get measured, doesn't get done is what the team believes in. FPA is also committed to put safety, organization and effectiveness ahead of deadlines, profits and outputs. That is why the 5S culture is adopted. 5S is defined to eliminate waste and maintain a work environment that is efficient, safe, and clean. The term 5S refer to 5 steps that is also known as the 5 pillars of a visual workplace, which are sort, set in order, shine, standardize, and sustain. It is a great tool that can be embraced by a company who is starting to get into the continuous improvement culture, or the so-called leanergy. And the best thing is, incorporating 5S principles in daily and standard processes aid in delivering good quality reports and dependable analysis, which in turn could lead in building good customer relations and satisfaction. All those methodologies will only be effective if the organization has an engaged people. So in FPA, people is considered as the company's greatest asset, and the result of the Employee Engagement Index is important for management to assess how involved the employees are in achieving the goal of FPA and the FISS organization. For first half of 2016, EEI is 74%, which is 5% down compared last year. 10% increase in participation rating, 3% up for action awareness, and 4% improvement on action impact. This is far from the 90% EEI target set for the first half of 2016, and this is taken as one of the main priorities. One-on-one team discussions were conducted through an open forum to solicit opinions and recommendations to improve their engagement. These recommendations were translated into actions and shared with the FPA and FISS management team. Actions which can be implemented immediately are identified. These are: team building. First time to involve all members in the second half of the strategic planning. Monthly indoor activities. And quarterly team bonding. FPA believes that employee development is key in driving success across the organization. And one of the many ways this can be achieved is through mentoring programs. Mentoring promotes active learning management and encourages employees to reach their full potential. The partnership between mentor and mentee creates a collaborative environment, where the mentee receives guidance and support from his mentor through questions and challenges that is directed to develop his own solutions to issues he raises. The mentee is encouraged to explore ideas from his experiences and those shared by the mentor. The goal is always to boost the employee's confidence and improve his performance and behavior. Now the team is proud to share the actual results of their performance through balanced scorecard methodology. Performances are measured based on the following domains: financial, process, people. With the employee's success comes FPA's success in partnering with our customers. Customer satisfaction has always been one of FPA's top priorities since it's been established in 2008. And with the ever-changing customer base and focus, FPA evolves to ensure it captures the voice of customers. Currently, one-on-one meetings with the business partners are carried out to understand issues with reports and processes, solicit suggestions and improvements, and strengthen relationships with customers. Anticipating customer needs and going above and beyond their role as financial analyst is what FPA continuously strive for. A quick call oftentimes resolves issues faster and more efficient than going to and fro with emails. FPA continuously improve the English communication skills of its employees in order to continue being globally competitive and to maintain its presence in Schneider Electric worldwide. While English is a clear strength, there is still room for improvement, especially when communicating face-to-face or via phone with customers. In this light, an English-only zone has been implemented to drive this initiative together with increased knowledge sharing and other training programs. Now, to give you an update on the voice of the customer results. Let us understand few basics before proceeding any further. From FISS, it is globally defined the measuring criteria for the customer satisfaction from 0 to 10 scale. In example, 0 to 6 is dissatisfied, 7 and 8 is passive, and the balance 9 and 10 score will indicate that customer is satisfied. The customer survey is being conducted twice a year, during May and November. Targets were set for customer satisfaction rating and number of correspondents. First half of 2016, a rating of 53% participation and 98% customer satisfaction were achieved versus the target of 50% and 95% respectively. Let us see the overall status of customer survey. To give a much detailed statistics and key performance indicators. Approaching 222 customers across the globe. Out of which, 53% of customers were able to respond to the survey, totaling to 119 customers. Among them, 4 customers were dissatisfied, 44 customers are passive as they are neither dissatisfied nor satisfied status. And finally, 71 customers were confirmed that they are satisfied with the services. As collecting the feedback for the 5 key performance indicator, namely, effectiveness, timeliness, responsiveness, professionalism, and quality. Whereas, professionalism and effectiveness were added this year 2016. Rating for effectiveness is 93%, timeliness 94%, responsiveness 96%, professionalism 96% and quality 91%. 3 of the KPIs fell short from the expectations. Considering the feedback given by the customers, the team had a good brainstorming and concluded on the following actions which will certainly lead to gain customer satisfaction on the last half of the year 2016 survey. The results were shared to all the employees and came up with action plans. These are: 1. Continue and aggressively conduct one-on-one meeting with respective customers to understand their concern and ensure an adequate support will be provided. 2. Automation versus manual to evaluate all the reports that are possible to automate, minimizing manual production. 3. Improve the workload dashboard to track the report status and be visible to the customers. 4. Continuously develop team members by providing relevant trainings and exposure. FPA sincerely thank each one of you for the feedback and valuable support to improve respective teams' performance, as they learn from their mistakes. As Bill Gates once said, "Your most unhappy customers are your greatest source of learning."